Hi everybody, here I am back with part 2 of my Star Wars Imperial Assault miniatures board game. This is one of the expansions. This is Return to Hoth, which is obviously set in the snowy lands. This comes with new missions, new miniatures, new cards, the usual fare. Turn it around, take a look at the back. This is what you can expect to get in this box. Loads of nice new goodies. So without further ado, we'll take a look at what comes in the box. Again, you've got one of these sheets with the stickers. Next up, we have the rulebook. As with all Fantasy Flight games, nicely laid out. Tells you what's actually in the box to see if you make sure you've got everything. Goes over the new class cards and the new miniatures themselves. Some new special rules. And here we go with the campaign mode. With the main box, the core game, you've got this as a separate booklet, but it's all included in this one rulebook. And obviously you can add these on to the board pieces from the base game and the other expansion, which I'll show you on the next video, if you want to make one big world. So there's quite a few pages in this, and again you've got your campaign reference guide on the back. Next up we have a skirmish map for the skirmish game. It's Echo Base, and on the back we have the Hoth battlefield. So you can have quite a large game with that. And the new tiles that come with this game. Again, nice thick card, so it should stand the test of time. As stated, it is the snowy scene, so it's obviously Return of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi, The Empire Strikes Back sort of themed. Don't get as many with this as you do with the base game. But as usual, nice artwork, nicely detailed artwork. You only get 4 boards of these. If you're a huge Star Wars fan, then you're going to want to get this. And finally the last sheet. And as with the base game, you can see we've got the tokens for the expansion characters, but you'll see those a little bit later on in this video. There's all your tokens for punching out. So that's the tiles. Again, it comes with a couple of packs of cards. Let's move down a little bit lower. So you've got loads of different types of cards yet again. They do have different backs to them as well, to show you who uses them. But as with the base game, nice artwork yet again on them. Again, I apologise for this being a quick sort of run through the cards, but unless it's a deck building game, there's no point in showing you the cards in great detail really. I'll let other people do that. But I just wanted to show you the sort of artwork, and they're not very well, they're sort of thinnish cards, but they feel quite tough, so they probably take a bit of a battering. Obviously, it's advisable to sort of sleeve all your cards, but that does work out quite expensive. I've got the legendary Marvel Legendary card game, and it's costing a bloody fortune to buy all the sleeves for that, because I want to get the actual sleeves that come for the game, and they're varying sort of like $50 for a pack of 10, which is only about 500 sleeves, which is fairly expensive. So that's the miniature cards. Again, you get the slightly larger deck of cards with, again, different backs to them. And again, the artwork is good on these. Got Snow Troopers, which you get in this game. Nice little repulsor tank. General Sorin, who is an expansion character. Same as the Assassin Droid, is also an expansion character. You've got the Wampa creatures, Dengar, Leia Organa, which is also an expansion character, and you'll see her a little bit later on. But yeah, that's the main cards. These are the cards for the expansion figures that I've put in this box. You've got Leia Organa. You've got General Sorin himself. And you've also got the Bounty Hunter. Doesn't come with any dice because obviously this is an expansion. These are the main characters that you get to play if you want to be the Rebel Alliance. You've got the MHD-19. You've got Loku Canola. And finally, because you only get 3 in this set, Verena Talos. So that's all the cards. We'll now do what you all come here to see, which is the miniatures. We'll start with, as usual, the Imperials. So you get 6 of these Snow Troopers. Again, nicely detailed, quite strong plastic, so it shouldn't be a problem. You get 4 of these guys. Which are like droids, I suppose. Sorry, I apologise for not giving you the correct names of them. I'm not an anorak, so I'm just really basically showing you what you get in the box. And then you get 2 of these guys. These are great. These are the Wampas. Quite a nice large miniature. Ideal for painting. And finally, for the Imperials, you get the tank. A little bit of bendage there, but again, hot water has sorted out. You just have to push it on its base, push the guns in the side, and put the pilot inside. Nicely detailed. I might go on eBay and see if I can get some extras of these guys, because one just isn't enough. But that's the Imperials, and the 3 rebels you get with the game. I'll try and get these names out. This is Loku Kanolu, Kanolua, or whatever you want to call him. Then we have the MHD-19. You need straightening up a little bit. Not an inspiring sort of character to choose, but don't know how he plays in the game. I expect he'll probably be quite good. And finally, for this expansion, you got Verena Talos. Okay, we'll now take a look at the expansions. This is the Bounty Hunter. Again, I've put these in this box because they've got specific missions for this expansion, which is why I've added them to it. As you can see, really nice detailing. Fantasy Flight, you get that quite a bit with their miniatures. Here's the General. And finally, the only Rebel Alliance character for this is Princess Leia. So yeah, there you go. That's the Return to Hoth expansion. Nothing major in the way of miniatures. It just adds a little bit more to your game. Loads more campaign modes, which is, I guess, what a lot of people want. But there will be another video coming. The final expansion at the moment that you can get for this, and I'll show you all the extra miniatures that you can buy for that one as well. But when you put them all together, with all the miniatures, it does make quite an expansive game actually. So that's just a quick look of what you get in the box. Obviously you don't get these 3 characters, you have to buy them separately. But yeah, that's Return to Hoth expansion. The next video will be the final one in the series, which is mainly focuses around Boba Fett. So stay tuned for that. And as always, see you guys on the next video.